Good afternoon to you, Matt. Very nice to be with you.
Well, fantastic to hear your great voice, Greg, and the wonder from down under. How many times have you been asked to say that now?
I think it might be getting a run at Ascot during the week with a little bit of luck on her side. You'll be seeing our great wonder, and she is one of the greats, I think, of turf history, and I'm just hoping that she can produce what we know of her when you see her there next Saturday.
Greg, a few weeks back, indeed a few months back, there were people who didn't believe over here. I think gradually, as the race gets closer, and we've had just about now beginning to get some of the publicity that you get in Australia about the Great Mare, even those who didn't believe are beginning to turn now. Tell us, should we believe that this is one of the greatest horses we're ever going to see?
I don't think there's any doubt of that. Right from the word go, she was a champion. I mean, from her very first start as a 2-year-old, she came out and ran faster time than the open handicappers on the day. So it was apparent that she was pretty special, and she's continued to build on that. And she's gone from being recognised as a very good horse and a champion racehorse to be now considered in this country as the greatest ever. And we've sent some handy sprinters over your way which have got the job done. The likes of Schwazier and Takeover Target and Scenic Blast and Company. But she is in another league altogether to those very good horses. She's another, just a completely different kettle of fish.
Which is amazing. I mean, I remember when Miss Andretti came here that I was trying to convince people, because I'd seen Miss Andretti at the carnivals down under, that this was a great sprinter. And to think that there's a horse out there that could make Miss Andretti, not look like a terrific horse is unbelievable.
Absolutely. I mean, she was a very, very good sprinter, but Black Caviar is completely different again. We've not seen the like of her in this country, and I'm sure that there's been no sprinter the like of hers anywhere in the world, certainly in recent years. She's just exceptional. It's hard to really put into words because she's been doing it so easily. And even here, we've not really seen her released all that often. She hasn't had to go to the bottom of her barrel all that often to record this 21 straight. But when she has just been exceptional. Her Lightning Stakes win, I think, was one of her greatest, when she'd come off 1,400 metres win in the CF4 just a week earlier. Haythurst was, for one of the few times in his career, cherry ripe, and she really had a race with him, but she ended up beating him and nearly ran a course record for the 1,000 metres at Flemington, which was held by an exceptional sprinter called Special, who'd run it with a howling north wind up her tail and on a rock-hard track back in the early 1980s. So, and she did it on a dead track. So it's very hard to put the words, the right words to choose to describe just how good she is.
And Greg, it's fascinating that you bring up the times, because even if you are one of these idiots, is the only word I can use on this show, Greg, idiots who say she's just beating the same horses, we know she's better than Haylist, la-di-da-di-da. If you go and you turn to the sectional times, the sectional times back up any argument that she's top-notch.
Without a doubt at all. Go and have a look at her Newmarket victory. In that race, she had to set a weight carrying record for a mare. She had 58 kilos, and she ran, I think, 42.97, which was nearly a second faster than anything else on the day. And she ran the 6 furlongs in 1:07 and change, with a little bit up her sleeve. So you're dead right that the times that she can run back up her greatness. And look, I think there's a modicum of truth in the fact that some of her victories have been achieved against lesser opposition, but you only beat what's there. And the same thing looks like it's happened in the Diamond Jubilee, hasn't it? Aren't they all running and scared and running on the Tuesday instead?
Yeah, well, Bated Breath, who technically would be the best opponent probably we've got, is certainly heading for the 5 furlongs. I mean, he broke a track record last time when he made his seasonal debut. But having said that, he's never won a Group 1 race. And I imagine if you're a Black Caviar fan, Greg, you'd be a bit disappointed if a horse beat you who's never won a Group 1.
Yeah, I can't imagine that even happening. Something would have to go horribly wrong for something like that to occur.
Greg, I haven't prepped you for this, and you're going to be really upset with me for suggesting it, because I know someone like yourself would hate this, what I'm going to suggest here. Okay, you've got Black Caviar, you've got Moonlight Cloud, you've got Society Rock. In fact, that's all you've got. You've got Black Caviar, Moonlight Cloud, Society Rock. You're inside the final furlong of the Diamond Jubilee. And what would the Greg Miles call be?
I would hope it would be something like Moonlight Cloud and Society Rock are being tackled by the greatest horse that Ascot has ever witnessed. And Luke Nolan releases the brakes, she explodes away, and the wonder from down under is showing what she is made of as she streaks clear and wins the great race by 6 lengths.
Brilliant, but of course factually incorrect, because we would have seen Frankel on the Tuesday, but brilliant all the same, Greg. No, that was fantastic.
I can't wait to see Frankel on Tuesday. He's one of the real reasons I'm heading over.
I mean, that's the thing, is you're heading over, aren't you? And you're bringing a sort of party with you, about 12 of you or something. Yeah,
I've got a few race fans who are pretty keen to come along, and there's quite a few tour groups that are heading, obviously, to witness our Wonder Mare, and I'll be bringing a dozen or so with me, and be part of the thousands that will be there at Ascot on Saturday to cheer our great mare home.
Will you promise me, Greg, you'll come and find that at the races we'll have a position somewhere near the paddock there. Please go and find the presenters on track and have a word with us on the day. It would be great to speak to you. And also we need an updated photo, because in our picture you've still got hair.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep my top hat on and come and see you.
Brilliant. Greg, a pleasure to speak to you. Have a safe journey over, and enjoy next week, whatever happens.
Absolutely, Matt. Lovely to talk to you.